Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today we are going to be, and as you see we're already kind of in it, showing off the future Gohan team. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit the subscribe if you are new for more content. Let me know if you guys would prefer to see it done this way. So I basically decided to kind of cut the fat and start from here. This is where the event kind of picks up a little bit, basically for most people, and then after this, the two UI phases. So we're up against the legendary Goku event, and future Gohan is one of the better characters you can actually take here. So I really enjoy how this event adds a lot of relevance to characters that didn't previously have the relevance, right? So let me tell you what this guy does. So ultimately, leader skill is HP and 70%, or excuse me, HP is 130, right? And attack and defense are 170%. So he's future Saga, the same as Trunks, by the way, but Trunks has a different split, 170 to HP and attack and 130 to defense. So it's not bad to have future Gohan split, but the issue with future Gohan split is, you see right here, I have 438,000. I imagine this team would have close to, if not 500,000 with this exact setup if it was double Trunks leads, right? So that's kind of where it changes a bit. Like, it actually makes quite a big difference. You know, it's a difference between 80K or something like that, which is a whole extra normal attack with type disadvantage on this event. So maybe you live. The super attack mechanic does allow for him to raise his attack and defense by 30%. So it's not a great raise. It's just a regular raise, but it's at 30% according to the wiki. So that's solid for the turn, unfortunately. Like, if he did it limitlessly, that would fit his kit very well, but he's quote-unquote balanced when you read his passive and that in conjunction, right? So the passive, and I mean, this game has quite the unbalanced set of characters, right? Like Kale and Khalifa exist. So the attack is plus 100% at the start of the turn. The less HP remaining, the higher the defense bonus, up to a maximum of 100%. And with each turn that passes, spoiler alert, he should be basically maxed out on this. He gets 10% more damage mitigation up to a maximum of 50%. So he can get 100% defense and 50% mitigation. That's a really good duo. And he's also being a physical type, that allows him to be really good on this event, right? So he's really good here. So up till now, we've done our normal thing. We've stacked the supers with LR Vegito and with the Tech Trunks, allowing them to constantly super to get their attack and defense up. The rest of these units are just kind of waiting until the final phase. So for now, while I explain the next thing I want to explain, we'll just kind of set up this turn and we'll proceed from here. So this next thing I'm going to mention, leave a like if you enjoy it, leave a dislike if you don't, and let me know, right? That's something, and if you're listening, do it for me, please. That's something I'm going to use to really gauge whether or not I do this. But I know you guys have probably been looking at this like, wait, what's that? Okay, are you going to, okay. So let me show you. Boom. Look familiar, right? This is the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the game. This was a collaboration. So for the 4-year anniversary, and a few units did get figures, and I believe there's a couple figures that did not actually produce units. But that being said, this is the Goku for that. So you guys have seen the bookcase. I'm sure you have in a lot of videos. There's a ton of, like, maybe like 70 or 80 figures in there. Okay, I was like, Kawasu, you're going to lose? And then, of course, in my closet, I have a lot of pops and stuff. What I can do is I can show you guys some of my figures, like one in a video, once a day. Not like if I do like 3 Dokkan videos in a day, for example, I'm not going to have a different one. And we can kind of like talk about it, reminisce about it. If there's a story or something, let me know. You want to see it? Yes? You don't? That's fine. Okay, we're going to proceed though. So for this one though, on a side note, that one I got from a store called Box Lunch. It was about 40 bucks. I'm sure it's at other places like GameStop and stuff. A lot of my figures I either get at like GameStop or like, what's it called? Amazon, just little stuff like that. And on a side note, I generally don't open most of my figures. So there's another thing. Like, I can show you them and they'll still be in the box. I like to have them for collectibles. I don't really care about posing them and stuff like that. But we take no damage there. Bonus. All right, let's move on. Back to the game anyway. And on a side note, I got my lucky handy-dandy water just in case. Just in case we need it. All right, so 1.5 million, no critical hit. Unfortunately, he also didn't give me an additional super. An additional super would have been incredibly clutch, but I guess it wasn't in the cards today. This one's cool. I haven't used this one here yet, so I don't really know what to expect. He stacks defense on super for 3 turns. If he additional supers, that'd be nice. Otherwise, I really don't know what to expect. He gets the crit chance, though, so the crit chance might be quite helpful versus the SCR phase of this event. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, so I guess we'll see. I'll go for all of those, get them out of the way just so I can get some 12 key for LR Vegito Blue to stack him a little bit more as we proceed through the event. So Yesterday I did upload the Androids video. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that, but Androids is funny because that's a team I have been testing since this event came out. Like, that team, like, it's really weird. It feels like a team that, like, you need specific units for, and you may be able to do it like once in like 5 tries or maybe 10 tries, something like that. It's not consistent. There isn't a consistent like unit or two to take that'll make it easy because it feels like they're lacking options. But I don't know if you guys saw that video, but we're in need of a redo. If you want to see it, link will be down below. I was actually quite impressed by some units and underwhelmed by some other units. So I will be redoing that. And we'll go from there. I have been testing out some other stuff. So if you were looking at that like, wait, will he redo it? There's your answer. So Gowasu, last spot for you because don't need you right now. Trunks, can you have that, please? You can have that, excuse me. And, ooh, there. I didn't even see those. I was going to go for the left side. I did not see those at all. Not going to lie. I just literally can't let Gowasu take a super, and I'm fine. I'm not using an item. I have not used one yet. If I can, thank you. If I can make it through to the UI phases and still have all my items, then I feel really confident. But yeah, my only issue with the future Gohan leader, again, I talked about it, the HP disparity. It's nice to have the 170 in defense, though. It helps with tankiness, of course. And then, of course, the Trunks is just a better leader. He even has a sub-leader skill. The Gohan doesn't, right? And speaking of kind of struggling on this event with certain teams, another team that has a 130 to HP split and then attack and defense 170 is actually the Super Saiyan 3 team. I've actually been testing that one lightly as well, and it's not easy, especially because some of their better units are tech types, and I avoid tech types. Unless it's Trunks, because he's like the best unit you can take here, I will like not even use tech types. So it's not easy. But they also struggle because they only have 130% HP bonus. They get a 400,000 attack HP, like maybe 420, 430. But they're not getting 500 plus. Like, I can get 600 with some of these teams that have 170. It makes a huge difference, right? So just little things like that. Future Gohan should tank phenomenally here. I'm not worried about him at all. He's going to tank just fine, even if there's a super. Unfortunately, though, LR Vegito is forced into the Ultra Super. That's fine. He still can stack as we proceed. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so the cool thing about this unit, though, on a side note, after bagging on his leader skill is, you know, a lot of people bag on him because he's not the best unit, not the best Dokkan Fest unit. Kind of underwhelming because his damage isn't great. You can almost never build up his mitigation, passive, those types of things, right? But, okay, I guess he didn't want to finish it. But what makes him cool, though, is the passive, the mitigation. A lot of units don't have passive mitigation and a defense bonus, right? Take the new Zamasu, for example. He's an overwhelmingly powerful offensive unit, but his defense, it's just mitigation. He has no start of the turn defense or anything like that. And that means that on this event, even on this phase, for example, he takes quite a bit of damage, especially if you continue to transform him, by the way. He loses basically all of the mitigation down to 20%. And low percentage mitigation specifically is just like, sure, you'll cut the damage a little bit, but you still take a ton of damage, right? So having the defense bonus as well is very, very cool and very good for a lot of these characters to have access to. Speaking of defense bonus, we will go here. We're at about 50% HP overall, so he was getting about a 50% defense bonus or so, which it's still obviously still applied here, so it's not a big deal. We're going to go for that. We're going to get these greens as well, and hopefully that lines up for an Ultra. I think it does. If not, it's really close. It's just important to have that Trunks be in a position where he's able to super before getting hit. But yeah, like I was saying, the mitigation is nice. A lot of units don't have it in conjunction. And if we take into consideration some of the Vegito units, physical Vegito Blue, I think, is 30%. The Super Vegito physical type is 50%. Even though they counter and do different things, that's fine. But just, they get hit quite hard sometimes, right? Like in Super Battle Road, those units take a ton of damage, like 30k on normals and stuff. So like, imagine what they would take here, you know? So like little stuff like that. And that's why it's nice to have both of those things in conjunction. Other than that, you basically, if you're running those other units like Zamasu, Vegitos, whatever, you basically need either a support item like that applies mitigation, like Icarus or something, to help, or bonus defense, whatever the case is, or a support unit that helps with defense, right? Like the Gowasu or MVP 17, stuff like that. Speaking of Gowasu, there's a number of attacks here. And I'm pretty sure he's going to super my Gowasu because that's how this game, I swear the game knows who you don't want it to super. I've in so many runs, oh, this is perfect because it's going to be just shy of an 18. In so many runs, I can now confirm the game knows which one you don't want it to super. And, well, this event specifically. And they always do it. Let me know if that's happened to you. I can now confirm, man. I'm so scared for Gowasu to take a super. Holy crap, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. It can dodge. You can dodge, Gowasu. You can dodge. My defense is still sky high. I'm so scared, though. I don't want him to take a super. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. 4 attacks in the front. None of them were supers, of course. Of course, by the way. All right. This should get him to about 500k defense with the item applied, but still about 500. Of course, no super. He's really about to super the Gowasu. He's really about to super the Gowasu. That's quite helpful. Thank you. Quite thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm thirsty, by the way. Oh, he real life about to do it. He's really about to do it. He's really about to do it. He's really about to do it. 100 damage. Oh, he didn't super, but we took 100k on normals. You can still dodge in this event. I just got unlucky and Gowasu did not dodge. It's not so bad, though, because this Gohan now can tank well. I'm going to use the Whis here. I'm going to trust Trunks with the Whis instead of the Gohan, though, because Trunks is a better defensive unit. His defense is so high, and it's going to go even higher to the point where it doesn't really make much sense to rely on the mitigation. With the Whis and 100k defense, basically, Easy A Trunks should still live, hopefully. Especially because every other attack here is going to do double digits on both of these front 2 units. 3.4. Trunks is getting quite powerful, man. This unit gets quite powerful on this event. This is a 90% Trunks. If he was 100%, he'd probably be over 3.5. We do land the attack and a crit, and there's a super right there, thankfully. Double-digit super. Yeah, Trunks' defense so high, he's just not going to do any damage. It's not doing anything. Unfortunately, Future Gohan did not land the attack that time, though. Okay, so Easy A Trunks will be really good on the next phase because I don't have to worry about him. He's not a liability at all. Double attacks are nice, but yeah, next round he'll be good. And we do land. Oh, we get a crit. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Vegito can go back to the front again. All right, and we'll go here. And I'm going to avoid those greens because Trunks can heal off of them. We can get some. Oh, I meant. I was going to use an item. I was going to use the Ghost Usher. My finger slipped. Thank you for supering there. I was about to use the Ghost Usher because I was scared for the last phase Trunks. Oh, my goodness. My finger slipped. That could have been really scary. That could have been really bad. All right. Close call. Thumbs up. Close call. All right. No damage there, unfortunately. But I mean, it did something. But we need either crits or defense down, which I don't have any defense down. We need basically crits and type advantage. Oh, thanks, man. Because I don't need you to hit. I don't need you to hit at all with your high crit chance and stuff. That's, I mean, who needs that? I'm definitely taking this turn. I can't take normal attacks for 100k, bro. I can't do it. Can't do it anymore. Okay, and we're going to go here. By the way, I always get asked this question whenever I use this Trunks. I'm going to avoid same colors here because we're getting really close to a Dokkan attack, and I don't want to give it to Future Gohan. But why don't I transform? Even though the other Trunks gets defense via orbs, 10%, this one is far more consistent, so it's not good to transform. It's not good. The other one, while he has type advantage as well with the attacks, this one is far more consistent because he's stacking from the passive as well. He's really consistent, so there's no reason to transform. Again, even though he gets defense via orbs, it's not going to get this good unless you get him a board of orbs. Even though he changes orbs, he does it one time, no reason to transform. So I'm not going to. And I learned that the hard way. If you saw my first run, you saw me learn that kind of the hard way too. Okay, well, I'm going to get as much ki as we can here and try to win with the Dokkan attack here. Because we do also have support, so I'm going to try to win with the Dokkan attack. If we win, great. If we don't, then we just lose. If we don't win with that attack, we basically just lose. Unless we get supered or not supered, or it just depends, right, on where he's doing what. All right. Man, I clicked that one. I guess I missed it. All right, we're good. You have support too, so 3.1. I wish I could have got max ki, of course. But let's see what he does. I need a crit. Now, a crit would be really nice. It would be really nice. Thankfully, he can't dodge Dokkan attacks, too. All right, now I don't have to worry as much about these guys, man. Now I don't have to worry as much. I can take a little bit of a break here. It's funny I say that versus the actual hardest guy here, but it's kind of true because, you know, I don't have to worry as much about type disadvantage. He can still literally rock my world, but I don't got to worry about type disadvantage is all. Trunks is almost at 500k defense naturally. Well, I think he has Cold Judgment. No, he doesn't. I don't think that Trunks has Cold Judgment. Anyways, basically 500k without support, which is why I said he's really consistent in this form. And same kind of applies to Murdzamasu. Like, Murdzamasu's mitigation goes down from, I think, 40 to 20. That's not good, man. That's not good. He can win you an attack. Like, if he's doing the attack and you can plan it right, he can win you the phase versus his boss. But, like, otherwise, that's too bad. That's not good. Of course you're not going to super attack in the million of attacks. He's going to super the next spot right here. Watch. Yep, there it is. Okay. I figured he might do that. This should be fine. He should be fine. His defense is so high. Let's see. I'll take 30k supers all day. I will take 30k supers all day. I don't care about that at all. You can keep doing that. Good job, Trunks. Good job. That's why I said it's important to stack that defense early, too. All right, so we're going to get to about 80%. I mean, I can take a little chip damage like that. It's fine because it just allows for future Gohan to be better overall anyway. So that's fine. I think at this point, I will start kind of trying to worry about getting more Ultra Supers with Vegito. Here, I'm not going to too much. But I think from here, I will start doing so. Okay, and we'll get those same color orbs there. Because it's like with LR Vegito, if I'm not going to do it now, when will I do it, right? So I have to now. He's almost at 400k defense. I didn't plan on getting a stacking super here, but it just kind of happened. Because I wanted to make sure future Gohan got a super and stuff like that. And I wanted to get some same color orbs. We should be good defensively, even if he tries to super Gowasu, which, don't do it. Don't want the super on Gowasu. If he does, though, I mean, we're not too bad. Future Gohan being a main rotation unit at this point should help out quite a bit with the defense. Okay, cool. It would be nice if you could get crits, though. I do need crits, because we're not doing any damage, and we don't have defense down. If you don't have defense down, you almost need crits, or you do very minimal damage, as you see. That's an SA-10 unit. Oh, great. He's supered there. Okay. I swear, he knows you don't want him to super. See, like, he was like, oh, yeah, I'll super the Trunks, because 156, wow. He was like, I'll super the Trunks. He has type disadvantage. Joke's on him. His defense is so sky high, it doesn't matter. You know, he planned that out perfectly, too. And he's like, oh, I'm going to super the Gowasu because he's trying to get rid of him. He doesn't want the Gowasu here. Obviously, he doesn't want me to super him. Joke's on him. It didn't do much damage, right? We'll go last spot. Okay, so I want to try to get some. Yeah, there's one green with Trunks. That should be fine. Where's your defense? It's definitely over 500 now. 550. Oof. Oof, that's max HP almost. Almost, yeah. If I got a couple, I'd be at max HP. If I can get like 3 or 4 or 5 green orbs at a time with Trunks, I'm going to try to line it up, but I'll start healing like 30k, you know, more than that, 50k, 100k, like just on the number of orbs, man. Because it's based off of your defense in large part, but other things too, but off your defense, so it helps. Okay, so is he even going to super here? Watch him super the second spot again with the Trunks. At least one thing's for sure, he doesn't bother supering my future Gohan. And future Gohan's type advantage is basically enough to make sure he doesn't take any damage from normal attacks at this point. With the high defense, well, the defense somewhat. And one thing he does do is apply defense post-super anyway. So stuff like that, we should be good for the most part. So he didn't even super this turn. Interesting. I'm not too worried about these guys. I feel like he's going to super the front spot this time. I feel like he's definitely supering the front spot here. Oh, that's an ultra super. That's annoying. Well, I'd rather get it there than with future Gohan, because future Gohan isn't going to do anything. I can almost get 2 ultras here, in fact. Oh, I miscounted that. I'm too shy. I'm too shy, but that's fine. Oh, some greens are falling. That's good. I feel like this time he's going to actually... Told you. This time he was actually going to super the front spot. After throwing some feints, you know, some bait and switches, you know what I'm saying? He finally decided to super the front spot. 53k. Okay, that's fine. We'll live with that. And everything else this turn isn't going to do anything. Vegito's not taking any damage. Trunks has type advantage, and he'll spike his defense a little bit, so we're good. I do need to let the Trunks kind of be a main rotation unit from here, I think. The other one. I think it would be good if I left him here, actually. It would have been very helpful. But I did not, unfortunately, have the foresight for that, because the guaranteed crits are helpful. If they land, that is. Last time, it didn't land. Okay. Well, not guaranteed, but the high chance. Okay. So 15K, we'll take that. It's a little more than I would like, but I mean, it's not bad. So I have discovered that even if Gowasu gets super attacked, we still live just fine. So I don't really care about using an item here. Trunks, how much is that? 321,000 all the way up to 400,000 with 3 orbs. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 600,000 defense. See, the thing about this is Trunks is obviously a better unit than Future Gohan, so he's going to outperform the raw numbers, right? So it's a little easy to look at Trunks and be like, whoa, he's way better defensively than Future Gohan, which he is. It's very helpful to have the high defense. Thank you for that, by the way, Future Gohan. A couple of notes for Future Gohan is his defense isn't trackable because of the fact he does it mid-turn like that, so he just spiked his defense twice. Even though the first one was dodged, he still got the bonus. And on top of that, again, the mitigation. So, like, mitigation is a big deal. So a high enough defense stat up to almost 100K, and then mitigation means he doesn't take any damage, basically. Okay, so Zamasu! Zamafu. Zamafood? Food. Let me say food. Oh, 38K and a super. Okay. I figured he might do it. This guy supers like every turn, apparently. He's literally supering every turn. I think he skipped 1 turn, and we've been here for like 5 turns almost, or 5 turns or so. And he skipped maybe 1. He's decided he wants to super me all the time. That's what this is. He's decided he wants to always super, basically. I can get max key there, which is nice. Ooh. I got to make sure I get some greens lined up, and they're lining up pretty well right here, so that's fine. If that's the case, I should be able to avoid using any items here, to be honest. Yeah, this team's too good type advantage-wise and defensively. It's just like I almost... Well, the thing is, if the Trunks takes super attack and a bunch of normals that do about 15K, I think we lose, so I got to be careful. But yeah, very good defensive team. Okay, so Vegito will get max key on the super attack. Vegito. I'm just so happy that he doesn't take any damage from those attacks, though. Come on, bro. I finally get max and you dodge it. That pussy, bro. Oh, man. Oh, okay. We get through that time, though. What if he was going to super here? Let's see. Oh, just my luck. He wasn't going to super. Okay. That's fine, though. I think right now I might consider getting Future Gohan off rotation. It's his video, so I'm not going to do it. But I was strongly considering it just because of the fact that, and I can also get Ultra, which is a good bonus here. Just because of the fact that, again, this Trunks, each time I see him, he's quite helpful. So, if his attacks land anyway, he's quite helpful. So I want to definitely keep him, but it's fine. Okay, well, he dodges there. He's probably going to super this turn for sure, I would say. I want him to do it here. If he can do it right here, that'd be amazing, because I also want to see how much Future Gohan would take, because I'm pretty sure the item is gone now. Of course he doesn't do it. Trunks will actually take a decent amount, unless he additional supers, which he'll still take it a decent amount, but it'll be a lot easier if he additional supers. And he does not. Okay. You know what? I'm going to let Trunks, if it happens quick enough, be alongside Vegito Blue, in fact. Because they link relatively well anyway. Front spot. I guess no super for you. We get that max key here. That's going to heal a lot. Yep, almost max HP. And we'll go there. Gowasu getting a super isn't really on the top of my priority list, but I mean, it's nice, I guess. The defense was a little lower, so it was a little bit easier for me to not give Future Gohan a super, which naturally, like any other character that stacks defense, you would like to give them a super each time. So, like, if they get supered after, they can tank a little better. This shouldn't do much of anything. His defense should be sky high. I think this is lucky if it does 5 digits. I think this is lucky if it does 5 digits, excuse me. See, yeah, his defense is so high right now, especially with the Gowasu there, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. All right. Come on, you guys. You guys are not doing any damage. I need defense down for sure. It's cool to take stackers, but you don't run quick if you don't run crit and or defense down. One thing I can do is I can actually let him stay on rotation. Yeah, I'm going to do that so I can get a little more offense. because we're just not doing any damage quick enough. And I can get a little more offense. And if that's the case, and he has type advantage. If that's the case, you know, we can clear it a little quicker, especially if Trunks connects, right? And if he crits, that'd be nice. But if he connects anyway, it's good. Okay, so this Trunks connected. And a crit, by the way, and the double. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let the tech one hit. Let the tech one hit with a crit. He will do so much damage. His attack is 4.25 million. This will do so much damage. Crit. Of course, no crit. Oh, you hater. That would have done so much damage, yo. Oh, my goodness. At least Future Gohan landed for his final attack. 1.6 is good for him. Oh, a super. We can see how much he tanks for. It's a little bit spiked because the defense support, but it's fine. Not going to do 5 digits, is it? Oh, it did. Barely. 30K. I'll take that. That's not a problem. Oh, boy. Okay, so we do have these guys line up again. Kind of the way I wanted them anyway. So middle spot for you. We'll go here because I do want to get the Ultra. I was debating not again. You know, I was doing it again. But I decided that we will. And at what cost? Future Gohan not super. Okay. 300K defense for Vegito Blue. These numbers are fine. Type advantage on the other two. One has mitigation. The other one stacks defense. Shouldn't need an item at all. Yeah, see, like with a team like this, it's almost possible, I think, to do no item. You just need to be quick about it, and you need to have as much stacking as possible. You need luck on your side, like the crits and dodges and stuff earlier on in the event. Okay. I think that type of team would probably be better off with, like, Kale and Caulifla, basically. Because they obviously can output because they do so many attacks anyway. Okay. So now we have double physicals again. Oh, I can hide the Tech Trunks in the middle if I wanted. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I can. But I'm not, because I'll get access to the Fierce Battle there. So 122,000, almost a million defense for this Trunks. He's at 836. Let's just push him over a million. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to screenshot that. Yep, Trunks is quite good. This might as well have been a Trunks showcase because he stole the show. He definitely stole the show. All right. So we will, we're really close to that Dokkan attack. So if we don't win here, the Dokkan attack is right around the corner next round. So I'll give it to the crit Trunks if we get there, right? If we get there, I'll give it to the crit Trunks, and hopefully he'll land a crit. Come on, Tech Trunks. Just do it, man. You had so much power last time. Yeah, 4.2. This time he doesn't even land. Additional. Ah. Oh. Look at this guy dodging everything all of a sudden. He just dodged 3 attacks in a row. Let me see you dodge crit Trunks, though. Let me see you dodge that one. Let me see you dodge that one. Oh, nice try. You're going to super the Guasu, huh? Okay. Go for it. About 70K, 135. Okay, go for it. I win this one. Sorry, I won. 100% go for it. Well, oh man, we're shy of an Ultra. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'm not giving it to Crit Trunks. Sorry, we're shy of an Ultra, so no, can do. But if Vegito by chance doesn't finish it, then Trunks should. And either way, we don't need an item or anything here, so we should definitely just win. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. I need to make sure I get all of these. Ah, I missed that last one because I clicked it, but I didn't click it quick enough. Obviously. That's it. Hopefully we win here, otherwise this is kind of awkward. But if not, like I said, we still win this turn. Unless we somehow get dodged a million times, which I wouldn't be surprised.